Nick Walker and William Bonac are not considered as the most aesthetic bodybuilders, but both of these guys have qualities that are hard to ignore. And they have shots that are difficult for anyone to beat, especially their rear double biceps. They have thickness and muscularity that most aesthetic bodybuilders lack. Their clash at the Arnold Classic will be the most exciting one. Based on the updates, both of these guys are bringing their all-time best packages. In their two previous encounters at Mr. Olympia, Nick Walker came up top. Based on the last Olympia results, Nick Walker is meant to be far ahead of William Bonac. But by the look of things, it looks like Bonac has pulled up his socks. While the Mutant is bigger and most conditioned, the Conqueror is destroying him on the lower body. The Mutant makes up a lot of ground with his side shots. His presentation of side chest and side triceps is flawless. You cannot say the same thing about the Conqueror, as he tends to lose control of his midsection on the side tricep pose. Rear lat spread is considered Nick Walker's weakest pose, but his latest update says otherwise. His conditioning is mind-blowing, and he is executing this pose way better than he used to. However, you cannot look past William Bonac's back. That thickness cannot be ignored. With improved conditioning, the Conqueror can have the upper hand on this pose. Back double biceps is Nick Walker's best pose. In fact, it is one of the best in the IFBB at the moment. He's got huge arms, impressive V-taper, and outstanding lower body. His conditioning is on point ahead of the Arnold Classic. But look at William Bonac. He might not be as conditioned or as wide as Nick Walker, but the thickness from top to bottom, it is outstanding. Based on these updates, I've gotta say, William Bonac is going to prove a lot of Arnold Classic predictions wrong. Abs and thighs is the weakest pose for William. He does not have the most flattering midsection. Going head to head with guys who have deep separated abs like Nick Walker will not make things easy for William. The most muscular is the best pose for both of these guys, but I think Nick has the upper hand because he's bigger than William. Nick is the favorite to win a second Arnold Classic title because of the freak factor he brings on stage. Even though I have Nick Walker placing ahead of William Bonac in my predictions, based on these updates, I would like to see these guys standing side by side, or maybe a call out between these two. After all, they are the only two Arnold Classic champions in this lineup.